Hey guys, it is Roby1 Kenobi, co-host of Power Builds here in the West Hall, playing what is exactly Team Sonic Racing by Sega. I am super stoked about this game. We actually got to check it out a little bit yesterday. I'm here with Richard, who is the lead designer, right?
That's
lead
correct.
designer on the game. We're going to be walking you through the entire game, and then we may do something a little special there at the end. But let's get started. Richard, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do on Team Sonic Racing.
Sure, so I'm the lead designer at Sumo Digital, and I've been working on TSR with a group of very talented designers, making this awesome team racing game.
Okay, so what sets apart Team Sonic Racing from, like, say, for instance, Mario Kart?
I think the big thing here that we have is the concept of team mechanics and team actions. So essentially you work together as a team and you play with two other AI opponents or teammates as well, or you can play online with teammates and your friends.
And then how many players can play, like, if you're playing online, how many people can you play with total as your friend?
So totally you can have two other teammates on your team, and the teams are constructed of 3 characters, so you can have 2 other teammates playing with you.
Okay, so what are we looking at here specifically?
So this is the character selection screen. So we can pick a character from here. We've got 2 teams. We've got Team Sonic and we've got Team Shadow or Team Dark. So each character has a specific type. So we have a speed character, we have a technique type, and also a power class character. They each have different abilities and they handle slightly differently. So a good example is the power character is a little bit more weighty. He's got the ability to knock opponents out of his way, but is a little bit slower. You've got the technique character who's a little bit more nippy, he can handle a bit better, but he's a little bit lighter, so he tends to get pushed out if he's hit by another opponent. You then also have obviously the classic speed character, Sonic being a good example, and he's just got pure speed.
And the thing I like about this game is, he talks about each one of those. Obviously, Sonic, super fast. Tails from the Sega Sonic games is flying, so he's the lighter character. And then Knuckles, who's kind of the more, the ram bam, thank you ma'am kind of dude. So yeah, it all fits. It seems like it fits. Okay, so which one are you going to choose?
I think I'm going to go for Tails today, because I'm a fan of the technique character.
I knew I liked him because that's my favorite character. So I think I identify with Tails the most personally. So, okay, so we're getting ready to load in. Tell me a little bit about when does the game come out? What platforms is it for?
So it's released on Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and PC, and we're releasing in winter.
Okay, which one are you gonna play it on, you think?
I think I might be going for PC.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So as the guy from Power Builds, I appreciate that. PC Master Race. Boom. So here we go. We're going to get going started here. So tell me, this is a little bit different. Because it's a team kart racing game, you don't just, like, if you get first and the rest of your team gets last, that doesn't necessarily mean you win, right?
No. So the idea is that it takes the position of all your teammates and adds the points together, and the team with the highest score is the winning team. But this means that even if you don't do as well, you've still got the option to win because your teammates might help you by getting in better positions.
Okay, so what are some of the mechanics that a player has to think about while playing this game?
So a good example here is the slingshot. So these add to your ultimate meter, which you can see behind me on the vehicle. The slingshot is a trail that I'm currently leaving behind me in yellow. Any teammates who drive inside that trail will charge their vehicle, and they'll be able to get a boost from that, pushing them forward in front of me. This is ideal for people who are new to the game because they can follow the teammate up at front and get the perfect racing line.
So I'm pretty sure that every Forza racer right now is looking and saying that would be drafting. Yes, it's just a visual version of drafting, so to speak, which is very cool. Now, you also seem to have a couple things that you're picking up here. I know we're picking up rings, which we're not talking about at E3 specifically, but you're also picking up items. What kind of items can you pick up in this game?
That's correct. So we've got a number of wisps. We haven't released all of the information about all of them, but we've got 6 in this. A few of them are the black bomb, which you can see in the character in front of me. You can drop that behind you and it'll explode on contact. We also have the blue cube, which acts as an obstacle. You can see one just got destroyed there. Then the white boost, which allows you to boost ahead, like a turbo boost. You can see someone using a bomb there, which managed to disarm it. And then we also have the Crimson Eagle, which is a homing missile, which follows the opponent in front of you and takes them out. And then the orange rocket, which will you can shoot ahead and behind you as well. And at the same time, it will ricochet off objects in the screen in the game.
Okay, so what is your favorite item?
I think I'm a fan of the Crimson Eagle because I'm not great with targeting and it does it all for you.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so how many racers and tracks? Have you guys talked a little bit about that?
Okay, so we have 15 racers. I can't tell you more about the information about the teams, but as you saw Team Dark and Team Sonic. And tracks-wise, we're not releasing too much information about that. This is an entirely new zone called Planet Wisp, and this track is Wisp Circuit. Although if you watch the trailer, you'll see that there's a little bit of a teaser about other tracks.
Okay, so he's keeping it tight-lipped. The last thing is, real quick, what are we looking at for release time?
We're looking about winter.
Okay, well guys, you know what, it's been a lot of fun, but I think it's time for me to probably go ahead and take off. I want to get this back to the stage, but they've got something pretty awesome for me to ride up here, and I'm going to go ahead and take this back before handing it off to you. It's pretty rad. They custom built this just for me. It's only got half of it, but guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this right back to you on the stage.